Hey, Extra Kart Part friends, this is Jason. And sorry for the little delay. I don't understand why on YouTube Live I cannot have the orientation landscape. So, oh well. But yeah, we're live. I just decided to go live because, as you can see, I have a clutch in front of me. This is actually on a drift trike, and customer brought it in because I'm assuming the clutch failed because they're drifting it, throwing donuts, and it just locks up and has direct drive, and he keeps stalling it. But the main reason I'm doing the video live is just so I can document how this clutch is coming apart. I'm not familiar with this actual clutch itself. So when in doubt, always take pictures and video of what you're working on and figure out a format so you remember. Oh, there is a bearing in there. Okay. Lay it out in a manner so you remember. Okay, that does have a bearing. Like I said, I've not worked on this particular clutch before. But it was definitely loud when he brought it in. And he only had on it. So it's probably getting abused pretty hard. Yeah, that's already starting to groove. But again, the main reason I'm doing this video is so I can go back at the video later and go, oh, how did this go back together? Although this one looks pretty straightforward, to be honest. I'll have to do a little bit of work on what brand this might be. But yeah, straightforward. There you have it. And I'm just feeling for this sharp edge. I was taught that you put the sharp edge towards the load. So I'll look into how much this clutch is actually going to cost versus rebuilding it or just buying a whole new clutch. But normally you don't want to reuse circlips, but I'm just doing this just so I can get a parts list together. I'm putting it back together so I don't forget where everything is. And that's it. So, nothing exciting going on right now. So, what can Extra Kart Parts find for you? Don't take a moment to, do take a moment to hit follow or like and subscribe. Hello to those tuned in. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, I was just mainly doing that to document my own exploded diagram, if you will. So, with that being said, stay tuned. Oh, let me show you the guys the drift trike. Let's do that. Give me one moment here. I'll go on camera real quick so you can see my beautiful face. So you put the voice. And I know the hot trend in social is, oh, go faceless. But I get it in my point because you don't want to look at this face. I get it. But I also don't kind of understand the faceless trend in our industry because I think you want to know who you're dealing with. So that's me. That's a little bit unshaven, a little bit chubby. But let's look at the drift trike. So we had the drift trike. The clutch came off of the engine here. It's a GB210. I got to look that up. That's some Xing Sheng Chow engine. I don't know. I'm sure they're all out of the same factory. But the clutch came off. It runs a 35 chain. It's actually a cool little bike. Trike. Has the plastic PVC on the rear. 7.1 rear tires. So it has the wide tire. Then on the front, look at this big wheel. Thing's huge. Huge. 26 inch. 4 inches wide. Big old tire. front disc brake. This has got a cool little disc brake. And then it has a, for the rear caliper, it has a brake pedal right here. Master cylinder going through the brake line back to the caliper. So that's for the rear. Disc brake and the GV212. So yeah, we have a drift trike in the shop. At first, I don't normally work on this stuff, but the gentleman sent me some pictures, and it's like, oh, I probably have readily available access to all the parts, and sounded like a pretty simple fix. Famous last words, right? Simple fix. But yeah, it's a cool little drift trike. If I get enough interest, I may actually start stocking these things. Who knows? I don't know where you'd ride them. You can't tell people legally you can ride them on the street because that's not legal. But I can give you recommendations on where you could ride them at closed tracks, closed circuits, and what you do with it from there is up to you. But thanks everyone for tuning in, and that's it. Oh, who's Michael? I don't know what Michael is. So talk to you guys later.